Alright everyone, welcome back to Championship of the Fog. It is the preliminary of the finals. We got 5 full rounds of Swiss action for y'all today. And I am your host, Little Rugard. Thank you for joining me on this Saturday. Ooh. Nightlight noticing a hex in the background. It is kicking things off strong with Eternal and Elysium. Even though it does not show it at the top, I can promise you it is in fact Eternal on the other side. Seems like we already have a minor hiccup. Let me go ahead and get that fixed for y'all. But regardless, we'll be switching over. It is going to be Wraith right off the bat, and Wraith already in hot pursuit, trying to find someone, anyone. Looks like they do find Claudette. Not getting in chase yet. Claudette, oh, this is a nasty loop. Yeah, Wraith's gonna have to break this and move along. Another God Pallet going. Ooh, getting the 5-second stun, though. And a totem go down. It is haunted ground. Survivors are going to have to hide for their lives. Looking around, they do find Nia. Nia looking for a pallet. She does have one in her sights, and it is going to be another safe one. Getting the stun and moving along once again. Another 5-second stun to boot. Hitbox is not being forgiving. Little over 30 seconds passed on the haunted ground. Looking around and seeing another totem over here in the corner. Looks like we got a multi-hex build going on. Nia getting caught over here. If that is alive, they get some distance, and it is alive. Lucky for them, getting past another God Paladin. Haunted ground going to expire with seemingly no downs to show for it. Server's doing a really good job spreading out on this map. I love how survivors are unafraid to use every single God Pallet in their arsenal here before taking a hit. You even trying to prevent that from being kicked, but eventually losing the prompt, and that will be another pallet. Has anyone been keeping track of pallets so far? I think it has to be at least 7 pallets. At least. And that's a blood favor to boot, so neither of these good pallets able to be utilized here. Skill check being felt. I believe a survivor coming off of that gen. Going down underneath. There's the FTP buckle up. But with the blood favor stopping it, this survivor has nowhere to go. Forcing the grab, and that will be first down on Ace. Wondering if Nia may be their deliverance player, as they did not want Nia to take the hit. First gen going down. There is the Grim Embrace, blocking all the gens, but not before that first generator pop. So first gen for first hook. Finding aided, uncloaking, vaulting around. Ooh, winning the mind game there at the window, and Wraith doesn't want any of it. It's gonna go back to the hook. Gen is still regressing, so nobody came to work on it. Ada coming in for the unhook. And will get the 1-for-1 trade. Will they go for the tunnel out? Yeah, they're going to leave this. No, they're not. They're going to go just for the hook. Another haunted ground's going off, so Undying giving haunted ground a second round. And let's see if Wraith can get advantage of the second round of haunted ground. They do come across Ace. However, we do hear Nia as well. Ooh, survivors. Aided, there is the deliverance. However, they do find Nia. Nia will be first hooked here. I think they want to find Claudette, but I don't think Claudette's going to be that easy of a target. They do find Claudette. Oh, and there's no pallet back here except for God Pallet in the back. Yeah, I think the survivor knows that, but this is going to be close. No, God Pallet's still able to get it. Okay, I say God Pallet. There's like 5 of them in this map, maybe even 10. But regardless, really well done. Ace Resetting with Ada, but Ada's still broken, getting stuck on the pallet. And instead wanting to go after Ada. Running through the middle of map. Looks like it's Claudette, actually, who they caught onto. And they're going to try and force a little bit of a hook scurry here. Oh, but still able to take the body block. But that means Nia's like prime target material here, even if they have Lithe in hand. Oof. Cloud taking a hit in the back. Ace the only one that's not injured at the moment. Okay, never mind. Ada getting a heal. Wraith seemingly wants to spread out their hooks a little bit. Trying to mind game, but not gonna work out, I think. Yeah, Claudia able to get back around to this pallet. Multiple gens ready. Nia working on that gen in broad daylight. But Nia's saying, please, hit me. Very curious, because if I remember correctly, Nia's been hooked once or twice. This is her second hook. Yeah, Nia's second hook here. Looking back around for Claudette. Seems as though they do want to find Claudette, get that fourth stack of Grim Embrace. However, Claudette, I believe, getting the hook here. And now it makes sense to go for the Survivor. They're dead. Worth more than 40 seconds of the gens being blocked. Ace go ahead and pre-dropping it. Wanting to keep this Nia safe. Listening around to see if there's any more gens. I imagine there's 2 gens ready to go off at this moment. Blocking off. Oh, wait, no, there's no bamboozle. Oh, but they get the stun. Not quite able to block the pallet. They do find Claudia. This is the Survivor that has not been hooked yet. They represent the Grim Embrace, and they do go down. However, we hear the library gen going at full speed. However, they do finish the gen. Which one was it? It was the far one, not the... Oh, and the library one going off before it can get blocked. And then we do see Ace's aura from Grim Embrace. Gen on the side, about 20-30%. Ace has plenty of place to go here. However, a lot of the pallets have been utilized already. Nia getting reset. Ace doing a really good job in pathing here. Good fake at the window. They will take a mid-vault tag. Still blocked on the gen, so Survivor's able to get some reset. Wraith now on the look to see who's going to come in. I imagine, yeah, looking around at this gen since we know it was about to be worked on. However, not committing to them too hard here. I think maybe want to secure a stage on Claudette. Listening for anybody. About to say, I think the Survivors are more than content to take the second stage and get this gen finished. No progress on the gen on this side, surprisingly. Instead, looks like Nia and Ace doubling on a gen. Nia valiantly taking a body block for Ace, getting them precious time to get to the window. However, now at this pallet, Ace doing a really good job regardless. Wondering if there's going to be a dead hard. Yeah, Wraith smelling dead hard, but regardless, not seeing it, and that will be second hook coming in for Ace. No sign of where Nia went. Checking the edges, looking around, probably going back to the side gen that they are eyeing up earlier. No progress on that one either. Survivors are completely split amongst these gens, not want to be caught out at any particular one. A little bit of progress on the far corner gen as well. It is Claudette's. Multiple Survivors here are Death Hook. You've got Ace, you've got Nia, and I believe... I actually don't remember which one between Claudette and Ada are Death Hook here. But I imagine the gens are going to be done anytime soon. Do you find an injured survivor working on the gen? Both Nia... Oh my goodness. I didn't realize there was a boon there this whole time. Nia and Ace caught out here. Both of them representing a potential Death Hook. However, not wanting to run that way because there is the window on that side. But I think even if you run the long way, Survivor... There's the final gen popping. Nia going to the corner. And I imagine they will gladly give up this Nia for the 3-man out. Holding check spots precisely. I say this Nia's not going to give them any... Oh, trying to get a sneaky hit. Actually, if they're not careful, this could potentially lead to a 4-man out. Starboard's coming in and take body blocks, but no, they're not. They're going to leave Nia to their devices. And now with nowhere to go. To be fair, Nia does have... Okay, Nia's like, nah, but this is the result. You can have me. And that will be Death Hook for Nia. 8 stages, 1 kill on Larry's for Elysium's killer. And we'll have to see how Eternal did in the same set, as these games are not staggered. We've got 5 rounds, best of 3 today, so they've got to go at the same time. Alright everyone, welcome back to Champions of the Fog. It is trial number 2, set number 1. No, I'm sorry. Set number 2. I forgot, trials happen at the same time. It's fine. We have the Ghost-Faced round with a Corrupt Intervention, interestingly. You see a couple of totems here. Ghostface stalking around looking for their first victim. I do love the Ice Pick dagger. Very, very slick. Excellent choice in cosmetic. Seeing Survivor trying to get the reveal, but not allowing them. Hearing 2 survivors, though. And Claudette will take a tag. We do see Blood Favor once again. Blood Favor, a lovely pick we see pretty often, I would say, these days. Ooh, I think that's an Undying as well, as we did see that Survivor's aura. Looks like chasing after the Claudette still. Claudette going on the edge of the map. Ooh, but going to get caught out just barely. Taking a hit, and that will be first down. Looks like it's going to be a basement as well. Basement is, in fact, fixed. There is no longer a double basement spawn. Which, honestly, out of all the bugs in the game that I've seen, double basement at Larry's is actually just kind of funny to me. It's like one of the most harmless bugs I have ever seen, but it was actually really funny. Ghostface looking around, stalking the edges. Hearing a little bit at main. Not a lot of progress. Looks like it's Nia taking a brief stalk. Trying to get some more. Trying not to get revealed at the same time. Doing a really good job breaking up the line of sight, and they do get the stalk they were wanted on Nia. And will take their lead. Doing a really good job blocking these reveals. It's a lot harder than it looks, so they're doing a phenomenal job. Claudette getting found. They do reveal. However, yeah, they're just content to go down and hit the Ace who got the unhook. Running into the side. Looks like there might be a God Pallet back here, but it's still blocked from the Blood Favor, just barely. And Ace gonna go down. Blood Favor value coming in here. Though I imagine this survivor might also be the Deliverance survivor. We'll just have to wait and see. There is the heal on Claudette. Nia's still fairly stocked up here. And I'm sure the Ghostface is going to go on the prowl looking for that survivor. No cleansing just yet to the totems. First gen going down. Surprise, survivors haven't tried to get rid of Blood Vapor. Maybe not wanting to. No, they're just doubling up on the gens here. 2 gens down for the price of 2 hook stages. Ghostface checking the aisles. Not seeing anybody go for that unhook just yet. I imagine it's going to be a deliverance. It might not be. They might have, Claudette might have been the deliverance player. Getting the stock. There's the reveal. And there is the down. Looks like they do get the unhook on Ace. That'll be first hook coming in for Nia. One thing that's interesting I've seen so far, they haven't bothered kicking any gens. Apparently, it's just not worth the time committing to that kick for the regression that you get in these games. Instead, much more reliant on timing, stealth, and positioning. Hanging around, seeing if anybody's going to come for that unhook. Not able to quite get a lean. I think they were hoping for a lean. Ooh, that's a nifty totem spawn. I haven't seen a totem spawn there in a hot minute. Checking the gens. Nobody hanging out, though. Yeah, let's do hanging out by God Palette. Ada continuing running into the distance. Possibly waiting for calls. And yeah, Ace on a pretty safe gen. You've got multiple things to go to. And, alright, they will kick that gen. That gen in particular apparently had it coming. Ace hanging out at this area, though. Not sure where they went. Okay, looks like they went around back. Still have plenty of utility back here. Getting a little bit of stock into the distance, and... oh my goodness, the undying value. Trying to get just a little bit of stock, but Ace not going to cross that threshold. Whoever was here is gone for the moment, and Ghostface hanging around, looking around, see if they can find anything, but ooh, that is Claudette. Currently not stocked, so they will take an M1 to the back. They have already been hooked once, so they will be a second hook survivor, and a fine target, I'm sure, for the Ghostface. And without a Dead Hard in hand, that is going to be second down. Oh, I'd be so scared of power struggle. I wouldn't walk through. I'd be so terrified. Ooh, Survivor is here, though, but who? Looks like it's Nia. They get a little bit of stock around the edge. Ooh, that's a lot of stock there, though. About 75%. Ghostface hovering around the Claudette, not wanting to get it revealed by them on hook. Doing a really good job. I would have got revealed. I would have got revealed 3 times over. Looks like this gen's still regressing, surprisingly. And now the survivors have another issue. They're actually all relatively well stocked. Maybe not to the point where if you try to go for the unhook, they could immediately stalk you and down you. But getting there, revealing right as they get exposed. 3rd gen going down. And now that survivor can't come in for the unhook. Now you've got a problem. This survivor might very well be dead here. Just going to go ahead and take the tag. They do get... oh, man. A last possible second unhook and a 4th gen as well. I thought that survivor on hook was dead. I thought they were dead to rights. However, Ace is the one that's exposed, and I think even if they, yeah, but even if you pat this perfectly, they still get to the God Palette, and that exposure is for not letting that survivor go to death stage is huge. I'm beginning to wonder if maybe Claudette had kinship or something, where when you walk away, there's like last possible second kinship. Oh, but they're already healed. Pressure is slowly fading away. Survivors did a phenomenal job bringing it back. I thought for sure the Ghostface was about to get a 2K or worse. And said survivors have completely reset that pressure. Trying to get some stock on in between. Not sticking around for the reveal. This Ghostface making sure this gen has regressed significantly. Still checking the edges and not seeing too much of anything. The one thing that's really interesting to me is that even with a restricted set of rules, it feels like Sloppy just isn't the way to go anymore. Now that Sloppy has a timer on it, it's a lot harder to get value out of it. I haven't seen Sloppy on a Ghostface or Wraith on this map in a long time. Looking around, not seeing anything. I imagine survivors might be trying to reset. Figure out their positioning. This is actually, looking at it, this is actually a nasty 3-gen. These gens are really close together. And one of them's a single gen, too. I'm wondering if maybe survivors didn't see that, or maybe Ghostface, even if they did see it, didn't let them do anything about it. Ada getting revealed. I think Ada wants to get chased here. I don't believe they've been hooked all game. However, they are being chased. There's the vault. No chase initiated, though, so that is not blocked off just yet. Trying to get it, but getting revealed by the side. I don't know if they're going to commit to this or not. I don't know if they can commit to this. Nia coming in, taking a hit. Already dropping this pallet, and looks like they will continue the chase. Survivors will be able to get that last generator done. And now the question is, can they secure a final kill here? There's a live coming in from Nia. Was somebody already on the exit gate? Is there a body block going to come in? Looks like nobody's on that exit gate just yet, so Ace will have to take a tag. Nia going to move on as this pallet is blocked from Blood Favor. They've still got 2 survivors that are uninjured that could take a hit. Yeah, another one coming in. Making sure to get the reveal in the meantime. But that exit gate is being worked on. They have to be careful. Going down. There is no ability to drop the pallet on them. It is Blood Favor. And now with 2 people injured, the only one that can go for the save safely is the Claudette. But you've got time to reset. Exit gates are open on both ends. And it doesn't look like they care for it either. They're going to go and look for these 2 survivors. They're probably healing the exit gate. There's no way you don't heal in the exit gate, right? Right? There's 1 reset. There's 2 reset. I think they might be trying to look for a Claudette to take it. Oh, and there's the Claudette. Go around the side. So they know they were resetting at the exit gate. Ace getting stalked and revealed. That might be the nail in the coffin, as now they have to wait for their power to come back up before they can reveal the Claudette. Well, Claudette not here just yet. I think the survivors are going to take the 3 men out. I don't think you can get this in time. Yeah, there's the 3 men out. That will be a 6-stage 1K for Elysium. Elysium did take the previous set. We'll have to see if it's a 2-0 sweeper before we go into tie breaks for a Sadako match. But regardless, alright everyone, welcome back to Champions of the Fog. It is set number 3. Eternal did in fact win set number 2 on the Ghostface. And now it is all down to the Sadako match. Seeing a lit totem in the corner. It looks like we have another multi-hex build. A favored sometimes in these rounds. Already finding Ada in the side of the map. And more than likely will... Oh! Fascinating. They will take a tag after all. Immediately going for a teleport. We see scratch marks coming in from another side of the map. Probably trying to take aggro. Few stacks of Condemned already coming in. And they do find Claudette. Claudette also taking a tag. I imagine this round's going to be very chaotic. Oh. Apparently we just went to a different one. But I say, I know that there is a specific bug for Spectator to Sadako itself, unfortunately. So in addition to the frame tearing, we also have the... There is a small chance that when Sadako teleports, we teleport off the map. So we'll just keep an eye out for that. In the meantime, Ada going to each pallet, dropping it in their face. Similar to, it seems like the Wraith, if survivors really want to try and delay that first down for as long as possible, no matter how many resources they utilize. Ada not able to get across, and that will be first down. Looking around for a hook of choice. It looks like they're going to be taking one on the side. First gen, second. Oh my goodness. 2 gens going down for this first hook. Survivors wasted no time at all. Yeah, looking around, there's no TVs on this side of the map. Survivors have dealt with them accordingly, but also that means that they also should have a couple extra stacks of Condemned for it. See if that pays off for the Sadako or not. Looking around, not seeing anything. They will take a teleport to the middle. I think they're trying to also prevent maybe these tapes getting turned in, but I don't think they're going to be able to. There's a heal on Claudette. And Ace coming in, going to take a tag immediately. Blood Favor activating, but I think they will be able to get the hook trade. No, it's going to be a reassurance, not wanting a hook trade. And that is a brutal reassurance too. About 5 seconds left normally on that hook progression. Taking another teleport, looking around. Here the main gen being worked on. Yeah, see, like, it's so weird. The teleport happens and we're actually in a different spot. It's a really weird bug. But it looks like they are going to try and secure it. Not going to be able to, though, and that will be a very last-second unhook. Trying to get this shot for the window, but not going to happen. Instead, taking teleport back to... That is not where I think they intended to go, but I can't tell for certain. And this gen is almost completed. Claudette has a great window to get access to. I think they might be trying to get Condemn. Oh, another side gen going down. This is brutal. Yeah, 4 gens going down. Nia will take a tag. And that will be first hook coming in for Nia. Ace still injured somewhere in the corner. I think they might be trying to assess where they might be, maybe get a cutoff point. But no Condemn, it seems like, on Ace at all. Now the question is, what gen are they working on? Survivors haven't bothered touching any totems at all, so all these totems laid out, not really doing much for the killer. Finding Ace in the corner, they do manage to find the reset point for them. However, reset has already been achieved. There's Claudette. No survivor's been Condemned just yet. I will say, I think they made Condemn a little bit more difficult. Wanting to try and maybe secure this. We see Undying give away the survivor's position. And there's going to be the blood favor. Hook trade coming in. I had to say that it's not going to matter getting under this pallet. Now we first hook for Ada. Another teleport coming in. Hoping for some condemned, but not happening. Body block coming in for Nia. I think Nia's just left her own devices out here. Oh, another reassurance coming in from Ace. Super good job. Pre-dubbing this power. We haven't seen what the last gen being worked on is, but considering it is kind of, again, similar to Ghostface, a very similar 3-gen setup. Going in for the teleport. Yeah, Nia has a good amount of progress. No, that's Claudette. They do take a tag through the pallet. Last second block from the entity. Nia getting distance. Ace, the only one currently uninjured. I imagine they'll be taking body blocks for Ada if necessary. No, just out in the wild. Pallet already gone, but that is not alive either. Okay, survivors have multiple gens being worked on at the same time here. Looking around, survivors have started resetting though. They do find Ace getting grabbed off the pallet, and I believe that's the second hook coming in for them. Now the question is, I'm just curious if anybody is condemned. No, that's first hook. Yeah, Survivor's doing a really good job keeping the condemned stacks off of them. It's like it was Nia back here working on the generator. Here, Ace getting unhooked. Ooh, getting trapped though, but not gonna be enough as they make it to the window. I think Sadako is trying to body block it so they don't get the teleport or the vault, but they do get the fast vault, not allowing for a grab. Oh my goodness, this gen also has a lot of progress. Instead of kicking it, looking to try and find the survivor, push them away. Little progress. Looks like it's Nia they found, but this pallet is still up. There's the reset on Ace. All survivors have completely reset. The generator already ready to pop as well. Yeah, this gen is about to fire at any second. Keep themselves beamed on that in the background. Imagine, yeah, they could have two survivors on a different generator. You're getting chased away, going to the middle of the map. Failed skill check from behind, it sounds like. Multiple pallets at their disposal here. Waiting for Bloodlust to kick in. There's the final gen. And we do see, in addition to Bloodlust, that is a haste status effect. Very likely indicative of a no-ed. And yeah, they do go down under the pallet. There's also Blood Favor. This exit gate was not the one being worked on, though. And the survivors will take their leave. And that will be a 6-stage 1K for Elysium's killer. One thing to note, folks, because these games are not staggered, we have not seen Eternal play killer. That said, regardless of which team wins this round number 1, they will continue playing on as there are 5 rounds of Swiss And I believe you only need a 3-win result out of 5 to be able to make it into the quarterfinals. Round number 1. I'm sorry, round number 2, set number 1. It is the nurse. I've been on break for 2 weeks. Immediately looking in a locker, it is going to be the dreaded Corrupt Intervention Ultimate Weapon combo. Server's hanging out on the side, and Nurse immediately is going to be getting into chase here. Finding random Claudette, who didn't scream, which means she is probably the one with Deliverance. Usually you put the Calm Spirit on the one you don't want found, and Firecracker's going to get a little bit of value there, deterring the Nurse, but regardless, they will take a tag. And that is going to be first hook coming in. Not seeing any gens on this side of the map being done yet, and that is going to be a pain res as well. Claudette is able to get a reset, though. And we see Ada running away. But they'll be coming back, checking on this hook. I imagine they go to the other side of the map here, leave these gens. There's one in the corner that you could work on, but I don't know what the point would be. So scream from the corner. That is Ada. Ace on a gen as well. And then we see Claudette trying to come in for the unhook, but it's going to come to the Ada instead. I say the pressure this Nurse can exert with this knowledge is pretty intense. There's the unhook coming in from Claudette. Immediate tag. And unless they can help the server get away, that is going to be a double tap and deny any potential deli. Oh, but she misses. And I think the survivor gets away. Yeah, that will be a safe unhook for Claudette. So if that was the Deliverance player, they will be able to keep it. I'm about to say, I don't know if you make that hook. First gen going down for the survivor, second hook coming in. Double check on the ultimate weapon. I think they did get the Deliverance for Claudette. Could be wrong about that, but ooh, hearing a server. Why don't you come over here and secure this kill if at all possible? I imagine the survivor is probably on one of those back gens trying to fix it. You don't want to give this Nurse a 3-gen and a 3v1. I'm not gonna lie, for a second I thought I saw Survivor peeking up behind a tree. I don't believe that was the case, though. Back in, trying to secure this kill. Not seeing anything. There's the Survivor moving in. Checking around, but they seem to have disappeared almost immediately. Yeah, it is Claudette. But they have a reassurance, giving the survivor a lot of extra hang time on this hook. Nurse trying to check the lines of sight, seeing that there's survivor must have snuck up here. Claudette will take a tag for their efforts, and that will be not a hook trade. Waiting out the iframes. And they do get a second gen going around the edge, and this is a very, very dead survivor. None can withstand the Nurse's fury. Getting a reset on the Claudette. This is Death Hook. But the 3-gen at main has been broken up. But that you still got something of a 3-gen back here just because this middle gen is a bit further to Shack than I think the normal split would be. Scratch marks going off to the edge. Do they see a survivor? If there was, they are long gone. But Ultimate Weapon will reveal them. Looks like it might be Claudette. Can't tell. We heard the A scream, but we didn't get a notification about where they were. Checking the locker, wondering maybe they went back and hid, but not gonna be the case. So we're in the corner. This gen actually has a lot of progress on it. However, next hook will represent another pain resonance, getting a tag into the back of Ada, around long side of Shaq. Ada getting distance. I believe that was live. Now Survivor stealthing out once again. Ultimate weapon about 15 seconds away from cooldown. They do find Claudette. Claudette vaulting through. Going around the corner. They will take a tag. Yeah, that is in fact Calm Spirits. Going back on main building side, and Nurse not going to commit to it. I imagine... Oh, they're doubling this. If they commit to the Ada, that means that Ace might be able to go and finish it. But I say, they are going to commit to it, though. I thought they'd go back and try and hit the Ace, but they do want this down. I think they want the pain res. Ada rock checking the Nurse, and that will be first hook for her. The question is, do they finish it before a pain res? There's actually no... That middle hook's the only one. We don't know if it's a pain res. I'm guessing it is because they're prioritizing it over basement. And it is, in fact, a pain res. Not able to finish the generator in time. The question is, which one did it explode? Grim Embrace activating once again. Ultimate weapon coming in, see if they can find a survivor. There's Ace. Ace wasn't even back on that far gen. I was expecting them to be, but maybe it was Claudette this whole time. Claudette's still very safe with that ultimate weapon, not able to find them. Ace running on the water tower. No double back, but they do get line of sight on them. No, it's Ace that has the light, not Ada. Interesting. Tag coming in. Gonna go for the hook trade. No, I think they'll take the pain res here. That is the downside of unhooking against the pain res, is that they immediately go right back on. Now with both survivors injured, nobody reset just yet. Ultimate weapon not off cooldown just yet. Immediate unhook on the survivor, maybe sending in Claudette for it. No, it was Ada. They also might just be trying to hold Claudette for an endgame play since they aren't able to be found. Hearing Ada across the logs. Not going to commit, though. Seem to be looking for someone else. Finishing a gen on main building side. Does make sense, as you do still need to get gens done, even if you're trying to break the 3 gen. 4 gens is, in fact, better than 2 or 3. That'll be second hook coming in for Ada. This gen that once was so progressed, now back down to less than 10%. Reset coming in on Ace. There's the ultimate weapon coming in. They do get the reset on Claudette as well. Checking the signs of the choke point, but not seeing anything. Have to see if Claudette was able to sneak past. I imagine Ace might be tucked in a locker somewhere on main building side. I'm about to say, you can hold this, and there is not much there else can do about it. I imagine they're probably going to be trying to work on a 4th generator in the meantime. Make it 4 gens. There's Claudette coming in, though. Giving him the speed boost, I don't know if they would have made without that hit, honestly. They will take the tag, leaving him slugged on the ground, going after Ada. Doubling back, and looks like it might have been an off the record. They are making noise. Either that or maybe. Oh, I bet the Claudette has BT. I bet it's borrowed time coming into play here potentially. There's the pickup on Claudette. Probably the Unbreakable that pairs so well with Deliverance. No sign of Ada now. Ada actually somehow escaping the nurses. There's the 4th gen. Nurse instead coming back towards this gen in the corner of Shack. Claudette getting a good head start. Going to the corner, trying to waste as much time as possible. And that will be first hook coming in for Claudette. It will be a pain res. Not that, I say pain res not going to mean as much here, but it does effectively tell you that the gens are reset to 0. And you do have a 3 gen. Survivors have completely reset. Ace and Ada are healed up. And we are just about for certain this survivor definitely. Oh, and there's the wall hacks on from Grim Embrace. There's Deliverance. 40 seconds of gen block has started. About 30 seconds left. Yeah, I think all these gens have just about no progress whatsoever. There's Ace in the back. Now, here's the thing. We have 100% seen crazy comebacks from the Survivor side in these situations. There are times that I'm like, there's no way that they can finish this this 5th gen. And then the Survivors manage to not only finish 5th gen, but they also even get someone out. Now, if we will see that here today, that's tough to call. But Ace is definitely... Ooh, not getting the stun, but denying the hit regardless, wasting extra time from the nurse. What is your ping? This Ace's ping is like 10. This Ace has perfect ping. Oh my goodness, 2 back-to-back pallet hits. However, for their endeavor, they'll be given a swift hook. And that is a 2nd hook for Ace. Claudette off a cooldown. Sorry. Yeah, Claudette off the broken status effect. That gen firing away. There's the unhook immediately on Ace. And they were coming back to double check on their generators. Looks like it was the middle gen that had the most progress. And only about 50%. I mean, it makes sense. Grim Embrace only came off cooldown a little bit ago. There's the ultimate weapon coming in, telling this nurse exactly where she needs to go. Going back up to the top. Looking around, not seeing anything, not hearing anything, more importantly. That was a weird sound glitch. Looks like they did find the reset point, but the reset is complete. So they're going straight for the Claudette. Claudette definitely is the more fickle survivor in this scenario. Ooh, not quite able to get that through the swing. No blind coming in, however. Very interesting taking chase on this side of the map. No major progress to be spoken of so far. I imagine we'll see them go back to the drawing board, use ultimate weapon, get some knowledge, and then continue chase. Resources are slowly dwindling for these survivors. However, that said, this nurse has only ultimate weapon at this point. Grim Embrace has been used up, as well as Pain Res, so any and all progress on these gens will be meaningful from here on out. However, survivors will have to take chase on this side of the map. Ada is Death Hook. and they are taking a chase for their life into the corner, saying, it's fine, I know I'm going to die out here, but I'm going to waste so much time. Or maybe they'll get, you know, 2 blinks. Good double back there around the rock, making the nurse second guess. Going Dak, holding W to the side again, but that will be down. And the question is, do they have time to hook, or will the gen fire? Nurse says they think they have time. Siding against the corner hook, going for a more central hook around the hill. There's the 5th gen. This is what I was talking about, folks. Never count out a good team. And that is going to be 5 gens complete on the nurse. Now the question is, do they get outs? Ooh, we see SR going towards the edge of the map. Looks like it might have been the ace. But with this current split, I think it is safe to say that a survivor is getting out of this match. The question is it going to be 1 stage or 2 stages? Or, if Claudette has the exit gate open, Hatch could be an option. You could take a body block here for the nurse, potentially. You gotta be careful if you're the nurse here. You might end up letting 2 people escape if you're not careful. Ace doubling back to the water. Okay, I'm about to say it's water tower side, but they're going around the edge. No, the pathing. The pathing is perfect. There's the light coming in from Ace. Ace gets out. That's a 2-man escape. No way. All right, everyone. Welcome back to Champions of the Fog. And just a little bit of a heads up. I will be taking a break from casting for an undisclosed amount of time because I am having a medical issue that is causing me trouble speaking. So with that said, please enjoy the show.
All right, welcome to round 3 of Champions of the Fog. We have Eternal versus Sinners on Huntress. And my name is Hans. I'm going to commentate this round for you guys. And we see Jason start in the game very strongly, looking for the survivor spawns. But seems like he's not finding anyone, and they already moved out of the spawn. That is a good start for the survivors. Ooh, the totem nearly being cleansed already. Oh yeah, the survivor's trying to sneak, get that corrupt timer going. And Dan actually wanting to commit to the blood favor. Yeah, Jason not being able to find anyone. This is a great start for Eternal here on Survivor. And now Jason knows he just lost his blood favor, which makes pallet saving a lot harder and is supposedly there to help Jason get to the early game. But not in this case. And this gen is being progressed. And the first chase being had. Ooh, early hit. Spitz being caught a little bit out of position. And the first down already. Okay, this is quite early. And no one is there to pallet save. But Jason's still looking around. No. Nice. Yeah, there's not much gen progress at all. This is a decent start for Jason here on Huntress. For the team Sinners. Yeah, I would expect him to be a bit territorial here and protect this hook a little bit. He's checking where they're doing the gens. Where could the rotate for this hook come from? This is a very open area. There's no way for anyone to really sneak in. Ooh. Oh, Royalty sneaking though with Delhi. And he also has Power Struggle and Flip-Flop. Very interesting build. He's not disturbing the crow. He probably wants to trade this last second. And there's not much the Hunters can do to deny this. Yeah. Going closer though. Oh, okay. No, looks like Roy is not going to go for this. Actually lets him go second. And now the Hunters is presumably going to try to interrupt the gens. Yep. Getting a free tag on Nightlight and still controlling the hook. Very well done. Good pressure here by Jason. Going for the reload. Very interesting add-on choices. Double charge time. Oh, this is getting very late at this point. Is Royalty still gonna be able to pull this? No, he actually left. Wow, okay. And now he's going back. Okay. Ooh, okay. Eternal does not have much gen progress at all. It's not looking good for them. Royalty was sneaking all this time, but he's not even getting the unhook. And now he's been spotted. Is gonna try to get this. He gets injured, but the blind coming through. Yep, that is an unhook. Okay, instantly taking the hook. Well done. Now Ida has to stay alive as long as possible, or teammates to do as many gens as humanly possible. Oh. Looks like Jason is not quite sure where Ida went. Are we on the scratch marks yet? No, we are not. This is Nightlight. Okay. Is Jason just interested in the stages, not even in the kill? Okay. That is a hit with an M2, so less cooldown. And Nightlight does not make the pallet anymore. He's going to the short side. And fails to run it. Decent pace for hooks here for Jason. This is already a really good result. 4 hook stages and 3 generators done. Oh. So Spitz managed to heal up successfully. And yeah, Jason's playing extremely aggressive here. Okay, this is flip-flop and a power struggle. So Roy presumably wanting to die under the pallet, but that fails. He does not make that vault. This is a cross-region game, so there's a little bit of ping going on. And no pallet for him to power struggle on. The hook is coming through. So now Royalty is Deathhook. And the Deliverance player, so presumably not much anti-tunnel for the Claudette. And Jason is probably very aware of this, and he might want to go for him again. I could imagine. Yes, looks like it. Royalty going to the broken truck. Not much to loot there. Yep, down he goes. And that is the pick, and possibly the first kill. That would mean 1 dead, 6 stages, and there's still 2 generators to complete. Very strong showing from Jason on Huntress. There's not much value for either background player or flip-flop and power struggle in this game. These are really, really strong perks against the slow killer Huntress, but did not work out for Team Eternal in this case. Oh, the injured survivor has been found, and Nightlight now also being on Deathhook. This is looking mighty bad. This is probably a 4K as it looks right now. So 2 gens to be completed, and yep, hook's coming through. Okay, this is very far away from the gens though, and reassurance being used, but that also makes it obvious that there's someone around, and that kind of backfired a little bit. 3 injury for Spitz here. No, doesn't hit that one. Both survivors being stuck here. There's only 1 survivor doing gens. Off the record. Very nice. Nightlight tanking the hit now. And he might be on his last chase now. Wins that mind game. The edge map pal is being very strong. Oh, that hits. Damn. Oh, that's another death. And I don't think the gen is gonna get done. Only 2 survivors left there trying to complete it at all costs though. Yep, the gen is going to be completed. Yep. Oh, Spitz is sadly dying for it. There's only 1 survivor left standing, and that's who Jason is gonna go for now. Dan. Ooh, that is not a hit. He can get away a little bit, and the hook is coming through. Okay. That gives Dan the chance to get the hatch, but presumably because the other round is also being played simultaneously, Jason knows that 3 kills is probably going to be enough for him, based on the fact that he's hooking here. Okay, so Dan knows he's not going to get the hatch. There's a hatch offering in play. Both players know where it is. And he's not going to be able to open the gate either. And Dan taking one last honor chase. Oh, actually, good dodge. Ooh, no respect from the Huntress. Going for that one, okay. And vaulting into Shaq, using his life. Shaq Pallet was not dropped at all this game. Very interesting. Usually a very strong resource against Hunters on this map. Wow, what a shot by Jason. Alright, so that concludes it. Every gen is done, but all the survivors are dead. G to the G. All right, and we are back in on Deathslinger this time. And it is Jason again on the same map, Wrecker's Yard. Deathslinger having a bit of a stronger early game, and he can also pull survivors out of pallets, so he's a bit of a stronger killer. Jason being able to 4K in the last match already, but now maybe he can repeat that in an equally strong fashion. And he's looking, where did the survivor spawn? He's kind of trying to scout it. The survivors are probably gonna try to stealth a little bit and split as good as possible, but the first progress gen is being found and the pallet being pre-dropped. This will presumably not help long. Oh, missed shot though. Okay. Just going through with the break. That is a very good corrupt. So one side of the map is completely eliminated from play in the early game, and Jason only has to worry about one half. And he's trying to cut off the rotation to the other side. There it is. Survivor being stuck at the pallet now. Oh, he's trying to get them one, not having to reload. Does not work out for him though. There it is. So the reason he's ooh, yeah, he's letting go of his chain. Is that because of his Mangle add-on? I'm pretty sure it is. Oh, he tries to get that double tap, but he doesn't. Ivan managed to get around the corner and activating balanced landing. Now he's going back into corrupted land, and Jason decides to leave him. Good choice. Okay, a bit of a better early game here for Eternal. They're getting into the groove a little bit. They have Genpros on the board. Only one injury. I think they're going to be very happy with the spot they're in here. And this chase is also going towards the corrupted area, but the corrupt obviously now being gone. Royalty taking chase here. Gets hit through the window. That forces the Deathslinger to use his gun and have to reload. Smart tactical choice by him. And at this point, Jason kind of is in a dire need for a down. And he still did not get it so far. Oh, what a great shot. Perfectly predicts the waiting position that Royalty is going to be in. And downs him through that gap, which is perfectly made for Deathslinger. So now we got it down in the corrupted area, but there's still gens that are not forest here. So it's a good area to be in. Yep. Okay. Ivan starting a new generator. Dan being on a different one that is nearly done. Jason playing extremely aggressive here. Not trying to go for the camp, but oh, what a beautiful dodge by Ivan. Back on the gen. Royalty got rescued very fast, and now he's trying to make it to the other side. He doesn't, though. Great shot. Oh! Endurance coming in, though, so now he can drop the shack pallet. Yep, that's what he's gonna do. Now he's playing around the shack, forcing the Deathslinger to break, but with Jason deciding this is not worth it and trying to get someone else. Great dodge again by Ivan, though. Doing a beautiful job here. No, Ivan making that corner. Now he can drop the pallet. This is taking a bit too long. Eternal getting into the groove here. Royalty being here now. Ooh, no, he doesn't make that. Okay. Jack pallet broken. So at this point, it's pretty obvious that there's no way you can actually get one survivor out before the end game. Unless Eternal makes grave mistakes. So now it's a little bit of a time to go for fresh hooks, get as many hook stages on the board as possible. And that's what we're doing first with Dan. Saboteur Breaker. And hook coming through. We can hear someone scream in the distance. That indicates pain resonance being used. Yeah, that is it. Oh, Ada being found though. Okay, that is a great find. Going for the unhook instantly. And I think he can use his gun. I don't think Dan will be able to stop this for long. Now he can drop the pallet, but oh, Spitz went all the way around. That is still a down. And another pain resonance, presumably. Two generators, very high progress, and the third one being kicked. There is a lot of gen pressure from Eternal on this one. One more being completed. And are we gonna commit this chase? Maybe. Spitz using Deliverance here. That looks to be Dan being caught in the corner. There's gonna be an easy target for Wee Jason here. But this is on the wrong side of the map. Oh, he shoots and he misses. That is pretty bad for him. Yeah, Dan trying to get as far away from the gens as possible. Flying all the way in the corner. And because there was one more gen, relatively high progress, I would expect them to be about to finish. Yep. That is endgame achieved for the survivors with 4 hook stages. Not the worst result. No, it's just a matter. What is the killer doing? Do they want to reset? Okay, they all slowed down. And I think... Ooh, Spitz being found though. By this exit gate. That is an... Oh, what a great locker juke. Incredible play. Down he goes. That was a strong hit. And there was a noise notification on the exit gate. I think that means Nowhere Out is in play and now activated. That took a long time. No one touched the switch. So that's a lot of extra duration. And the survivors cannot just open the gates now. They're still stuck in the trial for a little bit. But what they can definitely do is stealth. And that's what they're doing. Wee Jason not finding the unhooked person. And now the time is running low for him. He needs to make sure that he still gets some value for his box. Ideally, a survivor that has not been hooked more than once. Or ideally, 0. And Spitz being dead on hook. Not the best target for Wee Jason, but at this point, he might take whatever he can get. Going for Spitz. Spitz accepting the defeat, going into the locker to make slugging a little bit less efficient while the other survivors are on the gate opening it. And that will probably be it. Respectable result. This is about what you would expect in this setting. And yeah, the other survivors are going to leave. GG to everyone involved. Oh, all right. So we are back in, and Wee Jason is here in the third set with Trickster. It's 1-1. This is the decider between Eternal and Cynic, who is going to take this round. And Wee Jason Instantly finding someone. Okay. One thing that's extremely interesting, there's no corrupt at all. Maybe that's a little bit of an adjustment. He didn't get much value in the last 2 games. And instantly I'm wanting Zaka. And Zaka choosing to not drop the Shack Pallet. Interesting. Decides he can make 1 loop around, which is the right call. Actually, he's gonna play very greedy here. There's like... now the Shack Pallet is coming through. Oh my god, you can't do that, can you? And the pallet is being broken. Okay. I'm still going for the jungle gym. The laceration is probably gonna start going away now. Oh, that hole being super useful though. Only 2 more knives and he's gonna go down. This is inside the gens. The gen right next to him is being progressed. Jason coming out with an very, very interesting build. And we can hear the pain resonance, so we know that one. Oh, every gen is blocked. That means Grim Embrace is in play. That is, he's definitely trying to surprise the survivors, I feel like. And he pops the generator. That is an extremely aggressive build. Reassurance being used on Zaka, which means the survivor had to be nearby somewhere. They don't want to unhook him fast because Trickster's a very, very strong tunneler. But also, he can hold an area extremely well. And looks like Spitz is taking chase in this corner. That is definitely an M1, yes. Another injury coming out. Good knife control. Ooh, 2 more knives. Is he gonna get it? Yeah, that's gonna be a down. But he's dying on the pallet. And looks like there's a teammate nearby. No, he's been spotted. Okay. I don't think Roy kept his cool there. He shot himself prematurely. And that did not work out. Jason using the main event to zone him on that side. Very interesting. Oh, that is a hit. M1 on royalty. And is anyone else nearby? They could have asked for another survivor to rotate around. And that seems to be the case, yeah? Oh, Zack has been found though. That is off the record, but he's still zoned. Look at this. He does not make it anywhere. That's where Trickster shines. Main event still being active. Zaka actually needs to be very, very careful. That's his death hook already. And thanks to agitation, we can carry extremely fast. No, we're gonna hook right there. And Spitz being picked. Oh, oh Dan. No. No, he's being found. All right. Barely getting found here, but he already has a few knives in. That's the reload from Jason though. He's staying on this pallet. Okay. And the Anno coming through. So we know there's off the record in play. So if you want to go for Zaka again, that will need to be 2 half states. And Jason probably not opting to do that. Instead, going for royalty. No, not even. Kicking the generator. All right. And now, are we looking for Zaka here? Looks like it, yep. Pallet being dropped. But the endurance status effect still being active for quite a while here. So going for Zaka could honestly kind of backfire a lot. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Zaka going towards the shack and Jason deciding to leave. Oh, not. We're back on Zaka. Okay. I don't know if he has a timer, but this is about to run out. Yep. So, off the record, finally being gone. And this is the perfect time to go for him. Hit tanking extremely hard against Trickster. Almost impossible, but Zaka dying under the pallet. Does he though? Is that under the pallet? I don't think it is. Nope. That was not under the pallet. Didn't point. And that is going to be the fast kill. 3 hook stages, but only 3 survivors remaining. Well, I mean, 1 gen remaining too. So Jason needs to get more here. But against 3 survivors, there are a lot of possibilities. Another reload coming through. Ooh. A crow landing in the distance. He's probably looking if they're gonna reset over there. But he's a bit scared. Maybe they're doing the gen, but they aren't. Everyone is stealthing. And now the reset has come out, and now they're gonna pressure the gens together. I think we're looking at a little bit of a 3-gen. But Trickster, not being the most mobile killer, is going to have trouble holding this forever. And Jason obviously knows this. We see scratch marks leaving the generator, and so does Jason. Is he going to commit this? Probably not. The pre-run was too strong. He's probably on the other side of the map already. Yeah, that's not a bad 3-gen, though. This gen is not really pre-runnable, the one in the corner. This is easy zoning for him. Okay. Jason is not in the worst spot here. I don't mind his position at all. And are we gonna commit for Dan here? Almost looks like it, yeah. Wow, okay, he's going for the stun and gets it. Only 1 knife landed so far. He cannot take that long. There are 2 other survivors who are doing the generators as we speak. And that's an injury so fast. Oh, okay. He wants to play the long game. He's going to leave him after securing the injury. And now look, maybe he can catch the survivors off guard while they're rotating. No, the gen is already done. Well done by the survivors. At this point, he's chasing someone. So there's no Nord in play, so he needs to make sure he gets another survivor at least here. This gate very progressed. And at this point, Dan can make his way over to Shaq maybe and try to get the hatch, but the knives are seemingly too strong. That is a down. Very nice. So that is 6 stages. Respectable result. I think Jason would have loved to get more here, but did not end up happening. He did not get any value for his 3-gen whatsoever. And this is honestly the minimum. Question is, oh. Okay, I'm pretty sure what's happening is that Jason already knows that they lost. Because they know what the other side is doing and what is happening on the other side. So I would assume Eternal won this. Well played from Dan, and they're all out. All right, and welcome back. This is round 2. Round 1 was sadly lost thanks to DQ because the wrong map was selected, and we are already in on the second one. Eternal's up 1-0, and now Ultra is playing for Cynic versus Eternal's Survivors. And Ultra is a bit... yeah, he needs to perform on this because otherwise Cynic is already out thanks to him selecting the wrong map. And looks like the survivors are all around the main building. And they're probably happy to wait this one out. Did someone rotate around? Yes, there's scratch marks going to the bottom side already. There is a boon being set up. Probably a circle of healing. They want to hit tank a little bit. Very strong, especially in the coal tower. And first chase by Shaq. That's a very strong... wow, he actually went inside. That's a very strong... tile for the doctor. No, Dan has the water tower, probably not the wisest choice to chase this. Ultra finding a new one though, and this is Ivan being caught on a loop. This might be a hit already. It looks like it, yes. Ivan taking the hit, and oh, this is an interesting adaptation. We see rapid brutality coming in, haste after the hit. This is probably to counter hit tanks as good as possible. That will probably come out thanks to that Circle of Healing boon. And I think Ivan kind of needs help here. He's in a rough spot. Yes, there it is. Royalty taking the hit, but Ivan's still being stuck on this pallet. Not the best position to be in. Ooh, does he make anything here? He does not make that pallet and not the window. No, this is the first down at 5 gens. Not bad. Even 1 hit tank. Sadly. Not so sadly for Ultra. Yeah, he's bringing it closer towards the gens, looking around. And there's not that much progress to speak of. They did 1 boon, 1 hit tank, and not much else. There's no gen that is about to pop. Ultra being in a very, very comfortable position here. He's kind of looking around, realizing there's not that much gen progress. This is a mighty 4 gen on top. And 2 survivors being found here. Yeah, he's just looking. Maybe he can get madness on this survivor. Nightlight being tier 3 now. Going back to the hook. He has to waste time. Getting rid of his madness. Yeah, he's just patrolling the area. So the expected result is not that crazy high in such a setting. And Ultra's definitely super, super happy about this early down. If he can get a few hook stages on the board, that would always be very, very strong. Doctor being one of the few killers that can deny unhooks successfully. Royalty using reassurance, taking the hit, and that recovery is honestly looking mighty fast. So that is probably saved the best for last coming out. Now the position of every survivor has been revealed. The 2 gens pop. And he probably, ideally, wants to get something for this unhook. And that is going to be another injury. And yeah, that's a lot of stacks already. Save the best for last is doing its job. Is he dropping this? No, he's not. Stuck on this pallet now. Nightlight needs to play this. This is a cross-region game too, so it's not going to be that easy. And the obsession has been hit, so a few stacks lost. And literally everyone is injured at this point. So I think Ultra's not minding his position too much here. And going for royalty, yep. I mean, it's only 1 hook stage on the board, but not the worst thing in the world. Having this many injuries, but he needs to convert this. He needs hook stages. Otherwise, it's looking pretty grim. Ivan being here for another hit tank. Royalty playing it amazingly well, though. Very nice. Oh, we're still on this. And Rapid Brutality. Speeding him up. But look at the amount of hit tanks. This is inside the boon area, so the hit tanks, the resets are going to be extremely fast. And that's what Team Eternal is playing for here. Ultra kind of indecisive. Who does he want to go for? Oh. Royalty going for the Giant Gem, but the shocks are going to deny the pallet. Another hit tank from Ivan. Look at this. So many hits, but no hook stages. Sadly. Circle of Healing denying it all. But yeah, save the best for last is kind of... Okay, you can definitely see Ultra was prepared for this. He knows this was coming. A million hits, not many hooks. But Rapid Brutality is honestly doing an amazing job. And Ivan, this is not even his first hook. He's going to be Death Hook in a second. Very nice, very nice. And where are we going to hook this one? Would be absolutely ideal if Ultra could get rid of that Circle of Healing. That's a hill hook. Pretty hard to use reassurance on this. Very cornered. Going in for that would pretty much mean the survivor would go down. So that's a very neat position to have a hook in. Yeah, the boon is upstairs, actually. That is such a good totem. Checking, is someone going in for this? Yep, there are scratch marks. And this is reassurance being used. He's not even unhooking this. Oh, why is he going behind the hill? He knows he's gonna get hit. He's delaying it as much as possible here. Very good pathing by him. And now the hit is coming through. Meanwhile, I'm sure the others are getting Gen Progress on the board. And Ultra not even waiting. He's just aggressively playing for the attack on Roy, but now he's gonna go back. He just shocked once, okay. That gen is done. So there's no big gen lock anymore. I don't know. Can the survivors get Ivan off this hook here? That's the question. Ooh, I don't think it is shockable because of that. No, it is. He got the shock through the elevation. That is so perfect. And the down is coming through. He doesn't get the trade. This is worst case. Royalty just got reset. So no one is there to get the unhook. Oh, Eternal with the big blunder here. That is setting Ultra up for success. Nightlight being back in tier 3. That gen is going to be gone, but first kill is on the board and Dan can be put on the hook right afterwards. So, sadly, Dan is the obsession, so Save the Rest for Last is not going to do a crazy amount from here and onwards. Because he's been hit so much, but yeah, no, Ultra's definitely going to look out, see where did they go from here. They probably split up again after that reset. Nightlight definitely baiting that chase. Using the water tower to rotate around. Great shock fake by Ultra to not lose the distance from an actual shock. And no, the ping. He manages to drop the pallet. Slightly mistimed the shock on that. And Ultra needs to watch out to not waste too much time here. That is a good hit though. Opting to kick this generator, wants to keep this. The question is, can you really keep that? So far we're at 4 hook stages. There's still 2 gens to do. Wow, Dan is making it so hard. Good pathing by him. And he drops the pallet on that side. Oh my god, amazing play by Dan. Predicting the pathing of Ultra perfectly and getting out of that rough position. And now he is main building. Yep. Ultra opting to leave this chase and look for more. But everyone is full out here. There's not much to speak of. We need hooks on the board. Hits are good, but they don't mean anything at the end of the day. Oh. Okay, trying to outplay it as an M1. Not using a shock much, actually. There it is. And that's a fast hit. But I think Shackpad is still up. There was not much chase on this side of the map. So Nightlight definitely trying to get the most out of this. And it looks like there's going to be a hit tank. Yeah, he's going to drop the pallet for him. That's what's going on here. Yep. Pallet drop by Royalty. He cannot shock both of them. And if he shocks Nightlight, then Royalty is going to drop the pallet and vice versa. That's why they're playing in a team here. And that is working out beautifully for them. And they're buying time while Dan is progressing a generator. Beautiful teamwork by Team Eternal. Going back to the main building. And now splitting up after the hit. Yeah, at this point, Ultra needs to watch out. There are 2 injuries. But injuries... Yeah. Only injuries. Oh, he broke that door early. Is it going to lead to a mind game? No, he doesn't get surprised. Waits at the right corner. Circular feeling being removed once again to make the resets a tiny bit harder. And yeah, the gen is really, really high progress. And Ace is full HP. Rough position. I wonder if Eternal is going to reset. Are they going to greet this gen? He's predicting it going back, but no, I don't think they are. They love to play safe, and I think that's what they're doing right now. Probably resetting. Or not. Ooh. Oh yeah, the reset actually has been found. It was on the side of the main building. Oh, but look, if you chase those, then the A stand is going to go back onto the generator and is going to complete it. And this is a pretty rough position to be in, because no matter what Ultra does here, he's really not gaining anything. And the survivors are slowly resetting. Dan is going back onto the generator. No, he's not. He's faking it. Everyone just wants to win time for his team. And yeah, Ultra has to commit on someone. Just buying time doesn't really do much here. Whoa, he makes that vault through the shock and the firecracker coming out. Now the survivors have finally reset. And they're probably going to look to get back onto the generator. Okay, what is Ultra going to do? Is he going to give up on the generator? It doesn't seem like he's going to get a lot from continuously delaying the in what cannot be delayed. Ooh. Wow, a circle of healing going back up. Dan accepting his death. Dying on the basement stairs. Ooh. Second stage. I would assume the gen to be done. Maybe there isn't. Maybe they're not going to be able to get it done. I would be really surprised. The gen is so close, but they're not getting it done. Okay. So I think Ultra found the circle of healing in the middle, meaning that there has to be a survivor around. And I think he's not looking to interrupt it. Yep, he's back on the hook. And now the gen is 99, but we're waiting until... Okay, we're actually going to wait until DS. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, DS is going to proc. Now the gen is going to pop. And we're going into the endgame. And being able to proc Lithe. So now he's so much distance to the killer. No matter what happens, he can buy time for his team. But Ultra does not want to go for Dan. Dan has already been hooked twice. And he has bigger goals in mind. If he gets one of the other two, that would be a fresh hook. And would be a way, way greater result. But is he going to be able to get this? That is royalty, yes. Chase being taken, and we see the haste symbol. We all know what that means on Killer. There's gonna be a surprise in a second. Does not make the vault. And it is revealed. It is Nord. And that is probably... Yeah, the other two leave. That is 8 stages to respect the result from Ultra. Well played, but Eternal showing great teamwork to use protection hits to their advantage.
Vision compromised. This no longer has purpose. Grovel, grovel, little worm. You are about to be made perfect. Machine integrity, 78%. Secure.
see if good guys finish last. Let's try this on the quiet. There you go. You better run. You're mine, asshole! That's gotta hurt. You're mine, asshole. Got something for ya. I'm gonna kick your fucking teeth in. Yeah! Yeah! Got a fun little game with hooks. You're gonna love it. Yeah! You're mine, shit for brains. How's it hanging? Okay, who's next? Take this, dipshit! Yeah! I'm the fucking good guy. You're it.